Hello everyone, Emily here. I am going to make a small pouch because I wanted to put some smelly stuff in it and hang it from something near my back door. I have one of those little plaques that says keys where you can hang your keys on it. So I'm going to make something really small so I can hang it from there and put some smelly stuff in it, so when you first walk in the back door it will smell really good. You'll get a good whiff. And what I'm going to put in mine, I don't even know if it's going to work, but I bought some of this scent booster for my dryer to put in my laundry, and you know how you open it and you're just like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. So I decided I was going to put this in my little bag. I'm not going to make a big bag, it's going to be really small. And I bought this yarn. It's called Premier Home Cotton. I think this must be new, or maybe I bought it at Michael's, and I don't usually go to Michael's. I go to Joann's Fabrics a lot and Walmart. But I went into Michael's looking for specifically for those rubber bands for my bracelets that I make, which they did not have any. So I just was looking around and I only got one skein of this. I didn't get any other yarn, just that this because I have never seen the Premier Home before. I love the color and thought I would give it a try. So you could make washcloths with this also. I am going to go ahead and I pulled my string out already. I got a lot of yarn barf with it. I'm going to use a 3.0. It does say ask you to use 5.5. This is a 4 medium. I want my stitches to be really close together. That way when I put the little, they're not even crystals. They are more little ball. They're flat. So they're small. And so that's what I'm going to put in mine, and I hope it lasts for a while. Even if it only lasts a few days, I can always stick something else in my little bag. So I'm going to go ahead and chain. I want my bag, like I said, to be little. I don't want it to stick out too much when you first come in and see that key sign with this hanging on it. So I am going to, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm only going to chain 6. So if you want your bag to be bigger, you would just add more chains, because you could do this with any amount of chains. So this is going to be the bottom of the bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go into this one that we're in. I'm going to go into the next one. And I'm just going to, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is a double half crochet. That's what I want to do. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and do a half double crochet all the way to the end. So when you go in your last stitch, you're just going to go into this last stitch 2 more times for a total of 3. So this is going to be your end. Now we're going to start working on the other side. And this is the same thing I did when I made my bags. So I did 3 here. I'm going to continue to do my half double crochets. You can make this as long as you want. I have 38 subscribers now, so I'm really excited, and I want to tell everybody thank you for watching me. My granddaughters did start me a YouTube channel. It's crazy underscore cat, C-A-T period grandma. And then you can see my cats. They make videos on there. Anyway, so I'm here at the very last stitch. I'm just going to go in, whoops, half double crochet. We're going to do, all these are going to be half double crochets now. And we're going to do 2. So you can see what that looks like. we are going to go ahead and continue to go all the way around, but I'm not going to slip stitch or join it. We're just going to keep going around and around and around until we get to the point where we want to. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go into both loops. And even after you do this first one, you can see it's wanting to curl, which is totally fine. Go into the next one, both loops. Next one, both loops. And you're just going to keep doing this all the way around continuously until it gets however big you want your bag to be. I don't want my bag to be too big, so I'm probably not going to do too many. This is the same thing you would do if you wanted a big bag. Thinking about making gift bags for the hats and scarves I'm making for the homeless. I thought if I made a bag and put them in a bag, that'd be really cute. Stop moving my camera, Ava. My cats are everywhere. Ava's my girl and she wants to move the camera. So I might make bags for those hats and scarves, which, you know, they can always use a bag. So you can see that it's starting to curl up. So I might make my bag maybe, I don't know, maybe this big, because I'm not going to put too much of that in there. And what I'll do is I'll have the top so I can open it and take it out, put something else in if I want to. I bought at Hy-Vee the generic, yeah, this is a little bit hard to work with because I keep, maybe it's because I'm using such a small needle. I need to be more careful. I bought the booster scent at Hy-Vee, and I'm going to see how this works. Usually buy the name brand, but this was cheaper, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to try it. And I didn't look at it very well when I picked it up, and I got home, and it is only halfway full. So I'm pretty disappointed. But I brought it home. I'll try and give it a try. Probably end up going back to the other one because when you buy those, they are full and they're not halfway. So you can see how this is really curling up nicely. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. So just continue to keep going around until it gets to the length that you want it to be.
Yeah, I was gonna follow.
I made it as long as I want. It's not real long. You can see it's not as long as my finger, but this is how long, this is how big I want mine to be. Like I said, if you want yours to be bigger, you can make it taller. You could do more stitches on the bottom, however you want to. I was just thinking this would be something really great to maybe hang in your closet too. If you wanted to like hang maybe 3 or 4, depending on how big your closet is. So, okay. So I am going to go ahead, and you can do it wherever you want to because we're just keep going around and around. I'm going to do my last half double crochet, yarn over, pull it through all 3, and that's your half double crochet. So now I want to make a chain, make a rope and put it around it and weave it in and out. So I'm just going to chain 1, and I am going to do a double crochet all the way around. So I'm just going to yarn over, go into both stitches, go under both, excuse me, go into the stitch. I'm going to pull through 2 more, and I'm just going to do that all the way around. I really like this color. I think I'll have enough left to make me a nice dishcloth if I don't make a couple more of these, because this did not take very much yarn, and it doesn't take very much time. It's just something that you can enjoy. I love having stuff around my house that I made. I am a grandma, so yeah, my house looks like an old grandma's house. You know, you see all these retro homes that are all, you know, free of clutter and just stuff you're going to use. That's not my house. Not my house at all. So I'm just going to go all the way around Here's where I started. Right here's where I started. So I'm going to skip this last one, and I'm just going to slip stitch in this one right here, the top of that double crochet. So this is where I'm going to weave my little rope that I'm going to make, my chain. So now I kind of want the top to be really cute, so I'm just going to chain 3, and then I'm going to slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and for a slip stitch I'm going to go into the next stitch, I'm going to pull my yarn through, and I'm going to pull it through the other one. So I pulled it through, pulled it all the way through. Do it again, 1, 2, 3, go into the next stitch, grab your yarn, and you pull it all the way through. That is a slip stitch. And when we chain 3, it makes a nice little wave here. And we're just going to do that all the way around. Isn't it cute? So when we pull it, it's just going to have that little ruffled look on the top. And we'll be able to open it again when the scent stops and you want to refill it. You can put potpourri in it, whatever you want to put in it to smell good. So your last one right there, I'm just going to slip stitch it, and then I'm going to pull it through. I'm going to pull my yarn through here, and I'm going to pull it really tight. I'm going to cut it. Voila. So then you just want to bury that. I'm going to just take it through a couple real quick, and then we're going to make a chain for the rope. And then you can make it as long as you want it. There. I think this is a perfect size for what I want it to do. So I am going to put my yarn on my hook. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chain the rope as long as I want it. I'm sorry, Avis making the camera move. Avis my girl. She's a little camera shy though. Okay, so I will be pulling it tight, but I just want to make sure that it's long enough that I can open it all the way. And I think that would be really close. I'm just going to do a few more. So I'm not counting them. You can make your chain as long as you want it. Okay. Yeah. You just want to make sure it goes around all the way, because if it doesn't, it's not going to open for you to change it out. So when you get done, just pull up your last loop, cut it, and you can pull it and it will secure that knot. So now I am going to have it go like this, and I think I'm going to start right here because I'm going to hang it like this. I'm only going to have one side. You could have two if you wanted to. So I'm going to weave in and out of these double crochets. And then I'm just going to grab one of these chains and I'm going to pull it through. There we go. My tail from the end of the came through. There we go. So you can see that I'm just gonna pull it through here. So it's just weaving in and out of those double crochets. When I was a child, I remember playing marbles, and there was a girl at school, her mother crocheted, and she used to sell these little bags. They were bigger than this, of course. These crocheted bags for 50 cents. And I used to buy them, and I love those little bags. And then I also, Ava, please stop moving the camera. And then her mother started crocheting just the long, it'd be long and it'd be all curly for your hair. She would sell those for 50 cents. And I would buy those. It was just so much fun to have that kind of stuff, you know. And of course everybody at school had to have them. Everyone who played marbles and all that good stuff. So right here at the end, I'm just going to tie these two together. And what I'm going to do with this knot, I'm going to wrap this one around 3 times. And I'm going to pull it. And then I'm going to do a knot on top. And when you wrap it 3 times before you do that knot, it really makes it hold. So what I'm going to do after I do that, I'm going to tie another knot. There. Now, I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to pull it. Because I want to bury that. There we go. See, I buried it. You can't even see it. So now, I got it nice and open. You see right inside there. I'm going to take my Boost Sense. I got this at Hy-Vee. I don't know if you have a Hy-Vee near you, but I'm in Iowa. And Hy-Vee is really big here. So, and to tell you the truth, I'm not going to put too much in. Just, you know, I'm just putting a little bit over, covering the bottom. I wish you could smell this. It is Downy. It's compared to Downy Unstoppables. This is Calm. And I'm telling you, it smells so delish. Okay. So I'm just going to pour them in here, and I'm going to just squish this a little bit. And I don't know if you can see that, but they're going in really easy. And it's smelling up my whole dining room right now. Oh my goodness, that was more than I thought because it filled my little bag to the top. Wow. Okay, so my little bag is filled to the top. Just gonna pull it. And there I go. I have my little bag that's gonna be on my the little thing at my back door for the keys to hang on, and I'm just gonna hang it on there. And it smells so good. You could put any scent you want in there. I think the little bag is super cute, and I like this little top where it's just like this. I don't suspect anybody will play with it. It's too high for the kids to get a hold of, so it's pretty high up there. Well, I want to thank you everybody for watching. I really enjoyed making this. I'm excited to see how this smell goes. I like this smell better than I do the potpourri. So have a great day. Please subscribe and like. I will be back soon, and have a great day and stay safe. Bye.